Yo, what's poppin'? You done tap back in with the Gangsta's Kitchen in the Hood, where the food is vegan and you will not get tired of eating. I promise. I mean, hey, you cooking with the blood. What's poppin'? Yo, what's poppin', y'all? We back in the Gangsta Kitchen. Y'all already know the Gangsta's Kitchen in the Hood. Today, I'm about to show y'all how I made a cornbread chili bowl. Yeah, I said it. So, boom. So, in this bowl, I got some all-purpose flour, cornmeal, baking powder, baking soda, a couple more ingredients. And, of course, I'm adding some salt. I'm going to list the ingredients and the combinations of how I made this cornbread for y'all, okay? It's going to be in the description below. So, I added my pink Himalayan sea salt, throwing it around, getting it all evenly distributed. And now I'm adding some silk almond milk. You can use whatever plant-based milk you want. I'm just an advocate for the almonds, you feel me? And now I'm adding some agave. Now, you can add sugar, brown sugar, whatever, but I'm just not an advocate for sugar. You know what I mean? So I added agave. This right here is my egg replacement. For those that don't know, this is a very good egg substitute. This is nothing but ground flaxseed and a little water. Stir it on in. Let it sit for a couple minutes so it can get thick and like that consistency of eggs. And we're going to twirl this around. Let it get evenly distributed. And bada boom, bada bing. This is how your cornbread should look like. Now I got my cast iron skillet, you grill it, you know what I'm saying? It's oiled down, so I put my cornbread in there, got it right, got it tight, and we're going to throw this in the oven on 350 for about 35 minutes. Now it's time to get on to the chili. Shout out to the Blackstone, man, the sharpest knives that I've ever had. Man, I'm telling you, you see the Band-Aid on you see the Band-Aid. So, boom, I'm busting down my onion. Now, one thing, a little secret, if y'all don't know, if you leave one of the ends on the onion, if you leave one of the ends on the onion, it ain't gonna make you cry. It ain't gonna make you tear up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, just a little secret. Don't tell nobody now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that between me and you. So, boom. Got my onion in a pot. Now, I got my red bell peppers. You can add your green, your yellow, your orange bell pepper. I just chose to do red. Cooking with the blood was popping, huh? But, yeah, so, boom, I'm busting down my red bell pepper, throwing this in a pot. Now, what I'm doing right now is just sauteing those vegetables real quick. Now, you can add a little oil. I'm doing vegetable stock because I wanted to limit, the oil. I've been doing a lot of fried things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm limiting my oil. This right here, I'm busting down, chopping down, cutting down some oyster mushroom. This right here is going to be my meat replacement. Now, it's all kind of vegan meats you can use. You know what I'm saying? I just chose to use my oyster mushroom. So now we got everything sweating and betting. You know what I'm saying? So now we finna add our beans. Now I got my chili beans. I'm adding two cans of chili beans. I didn't, as y'all finna see, I didn't empty the chili beans, like the water from the chili beans, but I did empty the water from the other beans, which is the pinto beans and the black beans. So I emptied the water from those, but I didn't empty the water from the chili beans. Why? Because, it's chili, so we're going to keep that. So I'm adding my meat replacement, which is my oyster mushrooms, getting them right, getting them tight, stirring them all in, getting them evenly distributed all around that pot, getting them right, you know what I'm saying? Now, for those that know, when it comes to making chili, it is all about seasoning, all right? So real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some vegetable stock. You know what I'm saying? Some people like they chili like a little dry, some like them a little watery. I'm doing mine a little extra, a little flavor. So, like I said, it's all about the seasoning. So I'm adding my cumin, the rest of the cumin that I add. I'm also adding my garlic powder, of course. The all-purpose seasonings. You know what I'm saying? The garlic powder. The onion powder. Yeah, you want to be real generous with those because when you throw that celery salt in there and that pink Himalayan sea salt, boy, I'm telling you. So, boom, we're going to add the thyme leaf, dried thyme, bussin', amazing. Then we're going to add the black pepper. You can never go wrong with black pepper when you're making chili. You can never go wrong with black pepper, all right? Now we're finna add our pink Himalayan sea salt. We're not going to do too much, but we're going to do just the right amount, all right? Next, we're going to add our our Spain paprika. Now, this is how I measure the paprika. For those that know, for the real cookers out there, we all know the paprika be a little too much. So, I wanted to, So, boom. So this is the reason why I ain't add too much pink Himalayan sea salt, because I'm adding celery salt as well, of course. Now I'm adding my chives. Can't forget those. Got to add that in there. My oregano. Gotta throw a little oregano in there. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm also adding some dry basil leaves. The basil leaves gonna give it that extra you feel what I'm saying? So then we're gonna add some nutritional yeast to give it that cheesy, chili thicky, you know what I mean? And then last but not least, baby, we gotta add the chili powder. You wanna be generous with the chili powder. You gotta be generous with the chili powder. This chili powder, nigga, this chili powder right here, nigga. This chili, man, listen, now, boom. We got this baby all seasoned up. You know what I mean? We're going to twirl it around, get it right, get it tight, get them seasoning all up in that thing like that's there. And now we're going to let this cook for about 25, 35 minutes on medium high. You don't want it too high because you don't want it to cook too fast and the beans be smashed, mushy, and wet and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Everything ready, everything right. You see the cornbread looking right and tight. Boom, you know I had to do a little, you know, the done test when you put the knife in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was right. Now this is my chili again. Listen, some people like their chili a little dry. You know what I'm saying? Not too watery, not too wet. Some people like it the other way around. You know, I like mine wet. So, you know, yeah, that's the vegetable stock. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm making cornbread chili bowl. All right. Cornbread chili bowl. So that what that mean? That mean with the cornbread, I gotta cut out the middle. You know what I'm saying? I threw the middle on the other cornbread. Now, what I did not do, what I could have done was that this part, what I'm cutting out, I could have crumbled it up and then put it on the chili that's gonna be on the inside. But y'all gonna see. I did my own little toppings. Y'all gonna see. So boom. Now I'm taking my chili. I'm draining the juice a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, and then I'm throwing it in the center. Right, boom, going banoodles, going brazy. Man, listen, you would not regret how I made this chili. If you could have tasted this, oh my goodness. Now I got my toppings over here. You know what I mean? I got my tomatoes, my jalapenos, my green onions, my parsley. Come on, man, look at this. You can't tell me this don't look fire. Man, that be a little fire. Look, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Cornbread chili bowl, the Gangsta's kitchen in the hood. Now get out my kitchen.